from the Horn Northwest Austin Bureau, Stu Myrick, as we get ready for NASCAR, the second year at Circuit of the Americas. Of course, we're used to seeing the best in motorsports racing, from Formula One to MotoGP to all sorts of venues and now all sorts of circuits, rather. And now for the second year, NASCAR bringing the Echopark Automotive Grand Prix to COTA here in Austin. One of the drivers that hopes to do well in that race joins me now on the Vaqueros Cafe and Cantina hotline. He did well last year. He won the truck race, the inaugural truck race at COTA. He drives the number 38 first phase Ford for Front Row Motorsports. First time in the Cup Series. He's got 5 races under his belt, so we'll see how he does. It is Todd Gilliland. Todd, how are you, man?
I'm doing really good. And yeah, like you said, just only 5 races under my belt. It seems like, we've gone through so much, but, still so much to learn. So I'm excited to get to a different kind of racetrack here at Circuit of the Americas. It's a road course compared to our normal oval stuff. So I'm sure we'll just be learning more and more.
Yeah, let me ask you this: Have you done? I mean, I suspect you haven't done a road course outside again last year with the truck race here, but I assume you haven't. Have you done any road courses prior to that?
Yeah, so I've probably ran 5 or 6, 7 maybe different racetracks, a handful of times. But yeah, like you said, last year is my first time at COTA, so they're all a little bit different. But yeah, I've been road course racing before a little bit, and then now just to switch it all up and go in the next gen car in the NASCAR Cup Series. It's going to be a lot of fun.
And that's kind of something. Again, this is your rookie year, so your rookie year, the first year for the next gen car. Give me your assessment of your 2022 so far. 5 races. You seem to have gotten better each race, and if it wasn't for the damage in Atlanta, who knows? But it looks like you've been kind of steadily improving. Just give me your self-assessment of 2022 so far.
Yeah, I feel like we've done a good job controlling, the majority of stuff we could control. Aside from getting more speed in our cars, I feel like we've been doing everything we can as far as executing good races, not speeding on pit road, not taking ourselves out of contention is the biggest thing that we've been doing, is in capitalizing on other people's mistakes. So I feel like we've been doing a good job. And then, like I said, just the next step is to have good speed when you show up to the racetrack, and just to progress throughout the whole weekend. But that'll come with time. Everyone's learning these new cars so much each and every week. But I feel like we've gained a decent amount of respect, and put together some good races.
Yeah, I bet you. I was doing research. I got the promo stuff from PR and such, and they said you started, quote, driving at the age of 3 when your parents bought a pink Barbie Corvette and then painted it black. So I mean, pink is okay, I guess, but I'm sure black looks a little sleeker. Just talk about, what kind of fun did you have with that Corvette when you were young?
Yeah, that's a story I've only heard about. I don't remember any of it at all. But
okay,
my parents have said that when I was that young, I wouldn't drive it until they painted it black. So I hopped in it once it was black, and then we switched out the one battery that came with it for a couple bigger and better batteries that just went just fast enough for me. I can't imagine there's still sometimes I wouldn't ride with me now, so I can't imagine me driving that at 3 years old around people's legs and stuff. But yeah, man, I've just always loved racing, and it's funny to look back and think when it all started.
Absolutely. Well, as I mentioned, let's talk about. As I mentioned, you've been in the Truck Series 5 years. The last 2 with Front Row Motorsports, and now you're making the jump to Cup Series. You drove the Cup race last year, or the truck race last year, and won it. What did you learn about the Circuit of the Americas track that you can bring forward with you this year to the Cup race?
Yeah, I think there's just so much about going to the racetrack for the first time that you learn so much. Like there's this, every corner is different, and just to go back with a good feel of one thing that sticks out to me is just how straight up turn one is. You go down a flat straightaway and then straight up to turn one. You're pushed down in the car. You can brake super late through the S's. It's a really fast section. So I think that's really cool, is the mix of the slow and fast sections at COTA. But really just having track time there is the biggest thing. And I just feel like we can unload and be, right where we need to be right off the bat.
Yeah, I remember Martin Truex Jr. mentioned last year that turn one was the turn of calamity, and yeah, we saw it definitely. Let's one of the things, and you mentioned the differences. What's been the biggest learning curve with driving in the Cup car versus driving trucks?
I think a few of the differences, this year, the shifting is different for everyone in the next gen car. It's a sequential gearbox where if you want to go faster, you pretty much pull it back and you grab another gear, and slow down, you downshift, you just go straight forward. Where last year and pretty much all the other stock cars I've driven are an H pattern, where it's kind of more of like what's in your street car, if you have a manual transmission. But something that's new to me, that's not new to other people, is just the digital dash inside our race car. There's a ton more information than what I'm used to on just small gauges that you see sometimes in a normal car. So the digital dash is a huge step up for me, and I think there's just a lot more responsibility on me as a driver. There's so many more switches, a lot more to relay to the team, and but it's been on a lot of fun stuff to learn.
Yeah, absolutely. Before I let you go, as I mentioned, won the truck race. Truck race will be on Saturday. Give me kind of your look in your crystal ball. Who do you think will be successful in that truck race on Saturday at Circuit of the Americas?
Well, we saw the 38 go to victory lane last year. I don't see any reason why 38 can't go back this year. He's my teammate now, Zane Smith. He took over for me in the truck, and I think they're gonna have a great shot. It's I'd say at a road course, it's probably 50-50 between the car and the driver. You got to have a great car, and you got to have a great driver, and I think they have both. And I think they could definitely go out and win again.
And finally, of course, coming to Austin, coming to Circuit Americas, what do you look forward to most about being in Austin? Is it the food, shopping, the atmosphere, the entertainment? Tell me what you're looking forward to most about being in Austin this weekend.
Last year, we definitely got a lot of good food, so I'd say I'm definitely looking forward to that. The Texas weather looks great this weekend, much better than last year. We had a lot of rain. For this year, it looks beautiful, no chance of rain and hot temperatures. So I'm just excited about all of it. I've always enjoyed racing in Texas. Hopefully we get a lot of fans out there. I saw the place was packed for the F1 race, so hopefully we can just have a fraction of that and pack the place for our NASCAR race this weekend.
I have a feeling there's going to be pretty big crowd. By the way, fans, you can visit Todd. He'll take part in Sunday's driver Q&A session at the Fan Zone stage. He'll be up there from 11 to 11:15 a.m. Central. So check that out. He is Todd Gilliland. He drives the number 38 First Phase Ford for Front Row Motorsports. Catch him this weekend at the Echopark Automotive Grand Prix. It'll be starts 2:30 p.m. Central. You can catch it on Fox if you can't be out there, but make sure you come out. CircuitOfTheAmericas.com for all ticket information. NASCAR at COTA.com for all the ticket information. Todd, appreciate all the time, man. Good luck to you this weekend. Looking forward to see how you do, and have a great time in Austin this weekend.
Awesome. Yep. Thank you for having me.